Just wanted to do a quick review of my Tornado EPX Pro that I have. Tell you about some issues that it has and about some fixes you have to do if you're going to get this RC. I'll let you know this is awesome. This car's really fast out of the box with the four-wheel drive. It's not as easy to break as I would say the Volcano EPX Pro that I have here. That one I had to replace like the whole suspension, I had to replace the chassis. This one, I've had it about 4 or 5 days, ran it about 4 or 5 times hard, and it's done pretty awesome. First problem I'll tell you about is the fan. I run it in, crushed up leaves and all that twigs and stuff back there. So this is always getting jammed up, so you got to make sure you hear that running, or it will overheat and it will just shut down on you. The other thing is the suspension right here, the front gets bent. You can see that it will start leaning back on you. So you have to know that that probably will have to be replaced soon. What else did I have? This right here, after running it 4 or 5 times, this E-clip came off of it. So after knocking it around, that's just normal wear and tear. But also, I had to put a screw in here to hold the suspension on. See, this one has one of those weird screws, the grub screws I think it's called. It just fell out. So I had to go ahead and just put a screw to hold that in. And also this was bent, so I had to straighten that out and put it back on. Other than that, oh yeah, these wheels are plastic. So if you're going to jump it, they will crack. One of them, I don't know which one is cracked and broken. So it's always good to have these little E-clips. It's good to have these screws, extra screws for the body, because they will get loose and vibrate and fall out. Oh, also after you run it each time, make sure you don't have any like vines or little weeds and stuff get wrapped around the wheels. I got a whole bunch I didn't realize was stuck in this back wheel, and the whole wheel actually got hot. The nut was hot. So when I took it off after, I was wondering why the motor was so hot, because usually on a brushless car, the motors don't really get hot. And I ran the whole battery straight through, which was about 45 minutes. And it's usually still cool, but if you have things preventing the wheels from moving, then you'll have issues where it's harder to drive the wheels, so the motor works harder. But other than that, this car has been awesome. If you have any other questions you want to ask about it, I highly recommend it. I recommend this over this Volcano. This one is just, the Volcano hesitates when you accelerate. I guess it protects the ESC, but this one does not have that problem. It will just take off, it'll slide, it'll drift much easier. So this one is actually more fun for off-road in the back where I use it for. All right.